I had this one guy comment once, a stupid comment, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I responded back to him. And after that, he said those exact words, like, oh, I'm just kidding, like, I thought you were really cool, this and that. And ever since then, he doesn't stop, like, saying really nice things to me now.
Really? Look at you, so it was worth it. All right, this is gonna be a special episode of The Zoo because you didn't even know who was gonna be here until, like, right before we started, but Gente de Zona is gonna be here. This is how she reacted when we told her.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. La asusta pero le gusta.
Oh my goodness. Dennis, take us down.
3, 2, 1. Wow.
All right, this is something that Gente de Zona doesn't have to deal with. It's trolling.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm sure they do though.
Yeah, well, they don't. Their PRs and all that, people behind them probably do.
Okay, hold on. That's gonna bring us to today's big deal. All right, so trolling. You know, I'm more a Twitter person than like Instagram and Facebook. I'm not on Facebook at all anymore. Instagram, I've been forced to be on it. And I like it. I scroll through the pictures, nice. But Twitter's where I get like news, hot takes.
Yeah.
That's the,
hot takes.
Hot takes is the new term.
I guess.
Okay.
But just jokes, honestly, memes, that kind of thing. And I know that trolling is like a corrosive cancer on social media.
Oh my goodness.
But at the same time, don't you have like your favorite trollers? I mean, what do you guys think about trolling? Oh, because you're a YouTuber, so you probably deal with trollers more than anyone else.
Yeah, I can't stand them. You know, you start to like let it just be. At the beginning, it would affect me a lot. It'd be like, oh my God, I just want to answer to every single person. Yes. But it's like, oh my gosh, so much time and energy that I don't need to spend on it. So I just literally forget about it, don't even read it, or I read it and it just flies right by me, or I just delete it if it's really horrible.
But has anyone not given you the advice of like, don't even read the comments?
I have, but I like to interact with my followers.
Me too.
I love being really like personal with them. So I feel like I need to read the comments. And you know what? Sometimes at this point, I don't even have to defend myself. They do it for me, which is great. I'm just like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, you know what? I know someone's gonna say something, and they
Good
say it,
you.
and it feels great.
Damn. What do you think about? Because you know what? You know whose Instagram page I see that she gets the occasional troller, but I guess she blocks them. Is Amara La Negra? Oh. Because you know her Instagram page is like really, she's showing it all off, and there's always someone. It's usually a woman saying, you know, is this the image that you want? Is this the image that you want to be putting out? And then everyone will kind of like attack her. Leave her alone. Leave Amara alone. Like, what do you think? Because you follow Amara's page.
I mean, hello. She's a very outspoken person, so I think it kind of goes with her personality. Like what she gives is what she kind of is also getting back from her audience. But even I've had trollers and I respond back to them, but I really think that sometimes trollers are just like, you'll never win an argument with them, no matter how
It's not an argument.
Well, a discussion, I guess, a conversation.
Yeah, they're just trying to attack you, and half the time they like you.
Exactly.
I don't know about that, honey.
No, you haven't gotten those comments. I've gotten those comments.
I'm sure that a bunch of people that don't like her, but really do like her, but pretend not to like her.
Yeah,
like,
so they say like something stupid, right? And then I respond back, and they're like, oh my God, no, I'm just kidding. I love you so much. I just didn't think you were gonna respond.
Oh my goodness, but I think they say that apologetically because it's kind of like you don't apologize until you're caught, kind of deal. So they put disgusting things out there, and then when you snap back and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I love you so much. Don't hit me. Okay.
No, I had this one guy comment once, a stupid comment. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I responded back to him. And after that, he said those exact words, like, oh, I'm just kidding. Like, I thought you were really cool, this and that. And ever since then, he doesn't stop like saying really nice things to me now.
Really? Look at you, so it was worth it.
I mean, but I don't even care.
You have a super fan now. You turned a troll and you turned him into a super fan.
I'm about to blow now. No.
You're about to what?
I was about to be like, blast you so everyone could go attack you, but I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that. We're all nice here.
Well,
you're such a Scorpio.
I forget what artist put her ex on blast, and then all of her fans like somehow found him online and like started like just trolling him as well. I think it was Billie Eilish.
Well, that happens a lot.
Yeah, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I know some major pop artists like, I think it was
really?
Billie. Oh my
know.
goodness. Yeah, so you gotta be careful.
But this is what I don't understand. Like, if you're getting like, you know, because now on Twitter even, if you direct like a hate campaign towards an individual and you get a bunch of people to start harassing them, you get a strike against you on Twitter, right? That goes back. Well, that goes back to the Milo Yiannopoulos doing Leslie Jones. Remember Ghostbusters 2?
I remember that.
He got a campaign to just harass her.
Oh.
But why can't the thing is that should the celebrity just not read the damn comments and just like be like?
I mean, the celebrity should do whatever she wants.
It's not like people are knocking on your door, you know.
I mean, I think sometimes, you know, the celebrities is inevitable. Like they kind of feed off of all of that attention online. They like it. So
Some of them do. Some of them really do. And they
Yeah.
do controversial things just to have that.
Yeah.
Are there any? But is there ever a time when trolling's funny? When like, okay, that's a funny troll.
Yes. There
Right.
is. And you can tell when they're like under 15 or something, and you're like, oh my gosh, this little child.
Yeah.
But I don't never know who to believe because I'm just like, you don't really know who's underneath that little profile picture. It could be an adult. It could be an adult posing as a minor. It's really
Well, true, but
extreme.
then, that goes back to it being like a child. Like you could be 30 years old, but you're a child if you're
That's
writing
true.
something like that.
Well, you know what some people do as well that they've been caught doing is that they'll run multiple Twitter accounts, and not only will they have their praises, they'll have fake trolls attack them with like a soft attack, so that they can just then get other people to defend them and create that kind of conversation.
That goes back to that whole thing that I was telling you about celebrities just wanting the attention and all that stuff. Of course,
It's
they're
great publicity.
Yeah.
All these are things I feel like with celebrities. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's always like that.
Right.
But it's a lot of publicity stunts. You know, so it's too much energy for me. It's too much.
It's too much
too
energy.
toxic. I don't know. I try to stay away from
What's
it.
that saying about any publicity is good publicity?
Yep.
Do you think that?
I mean, there's some that really is like detrimental to your career, but sometimes it helps you just keep in the stay in the limelight.
I mean, I think that in the long run, the high probability is that it's good press for you. Now, in the medium, in the intermediate, yes, there's like the Me Too thing. If you have like a Me Too thing, like in the intermediate, but look, you have people making their comebacks now.
I agree.
True.
I mean, if Arnold Schwarzenegger was able to come back, and now he's gonna have a
What is he
kid
coming
show.
back from?
Well, he's
What?
Well, remember that whole scandal that he had with his love child and whatnot.
with
the lady who used to clean his
I'm
house.
trying. Look how you described it. I was doing the same thing. What's the politically correct term? Is it maid housekeeper? I don't want to step in it. The lady used to clean his house.
We'll keep it simple here
I
on the
know.
show.
Jesus, the help! I don't know. Don't say that.
But look, but just
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
look,
Me and Dennis froze there. What's
the audience is so forgiving though that we've kind of forgotten about this stuff.
Oh,
Like,
I
yeah,
forgot about that.
everybody's memory is about at the most a month and a half long.
Yeah.
a month and a half long. I don't know about that, honey. It might just be
No, at most.
It might be less than that.